Hey y'all, it's your girl Deja and I'm back with another video. So before I get started with this video, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so every time I post a video, it comes straight to your phone. So during this video, I'm going to be talking about vaginal versus C-section. And I'm going to talk about that because I went through both multiple times. So for my experience, my body, everybody's body is different. So I'm going to be just talk about my experience and not nobody else's. So with my first baby, 8 years ago, I pushed him out. He was 8 pounds. I had pushed him out or whatever and stuff like that. He came on his date and everything went normal. I had to get a couple of stitches and stuff like that. That's about it. I wasn't in labor too long, maybe 4 hours. Let me see, I lied. I'm not sure what labor is, like when do labor start. I'm not sure if it's when you go to the hospital or when the pain start. I'm not sure, but I went to the hospital like August 28th. I had him August 29th. I went to the hospital August 28th, like I forgot what time it was, but I had him August 29th. I couldn't eat because they didn't want me to poop or whatever. Then so my second baby, so a situation happened or whatever, and my baby had turned sideways. He already was head down. At my last ultrasound and stuff, he was head down and stuff. Then so a situation happened, then he turned sideways. So once he turned sideways and I had to go to my next appointment, they wanted me to have the baby then because they saw that he was sideways. Actually, they didn't want me to have the baby. I don't even remember if they wanted me to have the baby, but all I remember is that he was sideways and they had to turn him back head down. So by them doing that, they was twisting my stomach. They had to twist the baby inside of me for him to go back head down. So they had to twist him back down. And once they did that, a couple hours later, they said that I might have the baby. So a couple hours later, they started coming with the little epidural and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't want no epidural. I don't want that. That's not even my opinion, my option, or whatever. I'm like, I don't want no epidural. I don't want no epidural. They tried to give me that too before they even turned the baby back head down because they said it would be painful. But I didn't want it. Because I had my first baby natural too, like no epidural or nothing. So they like they wanted me to get the epidural. I'm like, no. So they set the stuff up and stuff just in case I change my mind. So I'm like, I'm not going to change my mind and stuff like that. So the lady came to check me. Boom. So once they checked me, I'm not sure. I don't really remember. It was like 6 years ago. I really don't remember because it was so fast. Like I went to the hospital for ultrasound, then I gotta had a baby. So I think they put the little thing of me to start my cervix or something like that, whatever they do. I think they put that up me, the balloon. They put that up me, I believe. Or that was the first one. I'm not sure, y'all. I got so many dang old kids, I don't even remember. But they put that up me, I think. I think it came out. I know it came out, but maybe that was the first baby. I'm not sure. But anyways, so the lady checked me a few hours later. She checked me again. So once she checked me, it's like 1 p.m. at this point. Once she checked me, she like, she didn't even tell me nothing. She just kept her hand up me and just started calling for nurses and stuff. And I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? Because I'm not thinking I'm about to have a baby right now. And my kid's dad wasn't around at the time. He was helping his mom do something or whatever. So I'm calling him. So the lady up there is telling me, call him. I gotta have an emergency C-section. Y'all, I started boo-hooing and stuff like that because I never wanted to experience a C-section or whatever. And I was so scared, like crying, calling him. So I'm like, oh my God. So once we get to the room, they gotta start. And mind you, I didn't get no epidural, so they had to put me to sleep. They put me to sleep. And all I know, it was the next day. And I had my baby. But when I woke up, it was so weird because I was the only one in the room and the baby was laying on me. It was just so weird and stuff like that. So when I woke up, I'm just like, my voice going and stuff. I'm like, what is going on? And stuff like that. So once I start waking up and stuff, the dad and them walk in the room and stuff like that. And I'm like, I was just shocked because I didn't know what the heck was going on because they put me to sleep. So when I woke up, I'm like, what the heck is going on? Stuff like that. So that was my first C-section. It was smooth when I was home. Like, I wasn't in pain or nothing. Like, I was like in pain, but it wasn't like terrible or nothing like that. So the C-section, it was straight too. So my third baby, I pushed my third baby out. I went to the hospital. I was 7.5 centimeters with my third baby. And so I went to the hospital. I couldn't get no pain meds or nothing like that. I didn't want the epidural though. But the contractions were so bad, I had to go to the hospital. It was so bad. So this was like 6 something in the morning. The day before that at 3, the day before that at 3 something, my mucus plug, my full mucus plug came out. Like, it wasn't a little bit, it was like all of it. So I text my cousin like, is this my mucus plug? She like, yeah. So I'm like, dang. So now I'm nervous. So now I'm nervous or whatever. And I go to the, so the day go by and stuff like that. I'm not having no contraction or nothing. Y'all, all night I'm tossing and turning, going through the contractions. Then at this point, I turn on my timer on, and it's like 3 minutes apart and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'm not sure when I'm supposed to go to the hospital. I know I'm in pain, but I'm not sure when I'm supposed to go to the hospital because this never happened. So, I'm like, okay, I don't want to get sent home, but man, these contractions killing me. So I go to the bathroom. I just stand at the sink. And I'm just standing there with my head down and stuff like that. I'm up there yelling DJ name. DJ like maybe 4. DJ like 5 at the time, I think. I think DJ 5 at the time. So I'm calling DJ and his daddy name, whichever one wake up. So I'm calling their name or whatever. The bathroom is in the room, so I'm not far away. So I'm calling them. I'm like, DJ, wake your daddy up. So he wake his daddy up and stuff like that. I'm like, I gotta go to the hospital. I can't take these contractions no more. I gotta go to the hospital right now. So we hurry up. We go to the hospital and stuff like that. They check me. I'm at 7.5 centimeters. Y'all, I was so scared. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I mean, I know I was in labor. So I get to the hospital. They say I'm 7.5 centimeters or whatever. I can't get no pain meds because it's too late. I'm like, oh my goodness, what is going on? Man, the contractions. All I wanted was some ice. All I wanted was ice water. I was so hot. Like, the pain, it wasn't really, it was painful. Them contractions was painful, y'all. I'm not even gonna cap. The contractions was painful. And I was just so hot. All I wanted was ice water in my man hand. So I'm just we just going through it and stuff, going through it, y'all. That was them contractions. Like, I don't even remember with AV, with my second one. I don't even remember going through no contractions. I didn't go through no contractions, I don't think, because I was at 3 centimeters with AV. And him in the cord was trying to come down. That's my second baby. Him in the cord was trying to come down. That's the reason why I had to have the emergency C-section. I forgot to mention that while I was saying baby 2. I forgot to mention that he was coming down at 3 centimeters and him in the cord was coming down. Then, so my third baby. Yeah, so I don't remember going through. Yeah, so my first, my cousin always talk like this, because my first baby, I do remember the contractions because, or when I was pushing, I was choking the hell out of my cousin. When I was pushing, she like, she like, never again. Okay, so, Nay, that's my third baby. Them contractions was tearing me up. It don't really hurt when you push in, I don't think. But I know I pooped. So they like she pooped or whatever, and I'm asking my man, I'm like I am in the middle of pushing. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's so embarrassing. So then my fourth baby, I went to the hospital. My fourth baby, I went to the hospital. I was 8 centimeters, I believe. I'm not sure. I think I was 8 centimeters. That's crazy. Because everybody always like you be really taking that pain and stuff like that. I be like, yeah, because I don't want to go to the hospital and get sent home, because I don't know. So I don't be wanting to go to the hospital and get sent home and stuff like that. So I just take the contractions while I'm at home as much as I can and stuff like that. So I went to the hospital. Let me see. Yeah, it was like early morning. Like 9. Like, I just kept going to the bathroom all night. I just kept going to the bathroom, back and forth. I just kept going to the bathroom, like just peeing and stuff like that. So I'm just thinking I just gotta keep pissing. So, but I'm in pain, but I'm not in that much pain, but I keep on peeing and stuff. So then, it's not even 9, it's probably like 6 or 7 in the morning, or 7 or 8 in the morning. Then my kid's dad finally wake up like, you good? And I'm like, no. I don't think I can take these contractions no more. Like, I don't think I can take these contractions no more. So we get to the hospital. They send me, they're like, how many months is you and stuff like that? I'm like, 9. They send me straight upstairs. And they check me. They take me to the little part. They check me and stuff. And they instantly take me to a room. They're like, oh, you about to have the baby. They instantly take me to a room or whatever to have the baby. So when I'm in there, I'm like, I'm by myself at this point. So he calling me like they not letting me in, cause he was at the main entrance. He like, they not letting me in, it's closed or whatever. So they up there. So the other people, the nurses that's with me, they like he gotta go to the emergency or whatever, the emergency part to get sent up. Y'all, while he on his way up there, I'm damn near pushing. I'm like, I cannot take this no more. I cannot take this no more. So they didn't want me to have the baby because my water didn't break yet, and they didn't break my water. So they didn't want me to break. They didn't want me to have the baby yet because my water didn't break. Y'all, my contraction so damn high. I'm like, I cannot take this. I cannot take this. He up there, but I'm like, I cannot take this. I cannot take this. They like, the lady like, if you gotta have the baby, have the baby. Y'all, she told me, she like something, but I don't want you to because your water not broke. Y'all, when she told me that, it was over. It was like she was right there. I cannot hold it no more. I cannot hold it no more. I just got the man, I swear, 2 pushes, she was out. I'm not even lying. 2 pushes, she was out. And she came out in her water bag. And I didn't see it, but the dad saw it. And she came out in her water bag, and I'm mad that I missed it. But they had popped it or whatever. And that was baby number 4. Baby number 5. I had to have a C-section. Well, I don't know if I really had to, but the nurse kept, one of the nurses, she kept, I don't know what the hell she was doing, but she kept telling me that I needed to have the C-section. She was telling me that I need to have the C-section because the baby was 10 pounds. Okay, so the whole time I didn't know what I was having until I went to the hospital to have the baby. I went to the hospital at like 7, when I was 7 centimeters, I think. I don't know, I was 5 or 7 centimeters. I was 5 or 7 centimeters. It was so much going on. So I went to the hospital, and so they started giving me ultrasounds and stuff like that. That was my first time ever getting ultrasound and stuff. That's a long story. But I had went upstairs to get the ultrasound and stuff like that, or downstairs. I think it was downstairs. So I went downstairs to get the ultrasound and stuff done, and we found out it was a boy, and they said he was 9 pounds. I'm like, okay, cool, and stuff like that. So we go back up and stuff like that. And so they talking to me about, what do I want to do, have a C-section or do I want to push? Me, I want to push, because I pushed all my kids out except for one, and that was my second baby. I don't know, I forgot what a C-section was like. So I'm like, I want to push. So she like, with the baby being so big, she didn't want me to push because she didn't want the baby shoulders to break, or she didn't want me to split my C-section or something she was saying. She kept saying it. So she like, but it's up to you. I'm like, so do I have to have a C-section or can I push? And so she just keeps saying the same thing, like she don't want me to push because the baby arms can break or whatever. I don't know, she just kept saying it. So she got me scared. So I called my cousin crying. I made a whole video of that, but my hair wasn't done, so I made a whole video of my 5th baby, but my hair wasn't done, so I deleted it. I never even posted it. I'm mad about it. But I called my cousin crying and stuff, like they want me to have a C-section. I don't want no C-section and stuff like this. I'm boo-hooing and stuff. Like, I really do not want to do no C-section because I don't want to get poked in my back. for one, and I don't want to get cut for two. Like, I'm scared of that type of stuff. So, boom, my cousin come up there and stuff like that. She like do what's best for you and the baby. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I've known to have no C-section, even though my baby arms might not break and stuff like that. Then she like, I could probably have internal bleeding and stuff like that. Like, y'all, don't tell me that type of stuff. No. Don't tell me that type of stuff. I'm scared of that type of stuff. I'm scared to have a C-section. Don't tell me that type of stuff. But we got to get the baby out some way, somehow. Y'all, I was so scared because I'm like, I don't know, no C-section. So I'm like, if I have another C-section, that means I gotta keep getting C-sections, because this gonna be my second C-section. Y'all, when I repeat myself, I think that y'all can't hear me because I thought I was talking too low. But y'all, that second C-section, I had to get an epidural or a spinal, whatever y'all call it. I had to get that. And I was so scared because I never got poked in my back before. That was my main fear of epidurals. That was my main fear of it all. I do not want to get poked in my back because I know I'm gonna move. But yeah, I never got poked in my back before, so I was so scared. So the nurse was so helpful. The nurse was so helpful to me, y'all. I just appreciate her so much because the whole time I'm down there crying while I'm in the C-section room. It's called something else, but I don't know what it's called. But I was so scared when I was in there. I'm up there like, they tell a lady behind me poking me or whatever. But I'm up there playing with my fingers. I'm nervous as hell. Like, I'm telling the lady that's in front of me, like, I'm so scared. Like, before we even got in the room, I'm like, that's the main thing I'm scared of, is the needle going in my back, because I know I'm going to probably move her or something. I know that's going to probably get me paralyzed, because that's what it's known for or whatever. Y'all, I was so scared. Like, I'm up there ask the lady poking me in the back. I'm like, I'm so scared. Like, please don't let her, please don't let me move and stuff like that. Y'all, I'm so scared at this point. Stuff like that. So the lady, I feel something, but the lady not doing it the correct way or something. So the man take over. And I just hear all the people, they saying my name, they saying all this, they just naming off a whole bunch of stuff. That's what I remember. They naming off a whole bunch of stuff, and they like, once you I don't know what they said, cause y'all, I'm so nervous at this point. But all I remember is they said hurry up and lay down. But y'all, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. So I say this every time, y'all, because I really don't know where I'm supposed to be looking at. Like, if I look at the lenses, it seems like I'm looking the wrong way. I'm not sure. But y'all, I was so scared at this point. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just keep calling for my cousin. They're like, we gotta wait till the drapes up. They gotta wait and all this other stuff. So I just keep saying, where's my cousin? They like, she's coming. We gonna get her in here in a minute. Y'all, I'm just so nervous. That's all I just kept saying. So my cousin, she finally come in when they put the drapes up and stuff. And y'all, I'm so scared. I really don't know what the hell is going on. But I don't feel no tugging. I don't feel no pulling. I don't feel no nothing. When they doing the C-section, I don't feel nothing at all. The first time I was asleep, mind you. So that's why I was so scared this time. I'm like, can y'all just put me to sleep? Can y'all just put me to sleep, please, please, and stuff like that. But anyways, my cousin finally in. Okay. My cousin finally in and stuff like that. And I don't know what they doing. I don't know what they doing. All I know is my mouth gets so dry. I'm like, you know how you swallow your spit? You don't always spit your spit out. So I'm laying on my back. I'm trying to swallow my spit. It's like something right there. I can't swallow my spit. I'm laying down, but I can't swallow my spit. It's like something was going on. I don't know what the hell was going on. But that's all I remember keep saying is I can't swallow my spit. I can't swallow my spit. My mouth dry as fuck. So the lady that's above my head, she started rubbing alcohol on my lips. She like, this usually work. I never heard of that. But she put rubbing alcohol on my lips and everything was back better. I don't know what was going on. But I'm still like, it don't even seem like I was in there for a long time. It don't seem like I was in there for a long time at all. And I think I fell asleep, I'm not sure. But all I know, I kept hearing when he was out, and they kept saying he was shitting. He kept shitting and stuff like that. All I kept hearing is, wow, he's a big baby. He's 10 pounds and stuff like that. Y'all, I'm thinking they playing with me and stuff. They just keep saying he's 10 pounds. My cousin over there with him and stuff like that. Yeah. Y'all know usually when people have their C-sections, they come to you with the baby. I don't remember that. Yes, I do. Cause they rubbed the baby hand on my face. They rubbed his hand on my face. Whatever. So that was, and when I got home, y'all, no, I was in the hospital after I had the baby. Like my second day in the hospital, I was just throwing up. Y'all, I had a C-section, so that stuff was hurting. So I kept throwing up. So at this point, I got the pillow and I was holding the C-section when I'm throwing up because I'm scared some stitches go pop or something. But after a while, I can start walking or whatever. No. So before I even start walking, y'all, the lady that's my nurse for that night, she get the little thing, cause I guess when you have the C-section, they put a catheter up, cause you can't, I think that's what it's called, cause you can't pee, you can't walk or nothing, so you gotta pee through the thing. Y'all, why when the lady go dump it, or if she pick it up off the floor or whatever, I'm like, what is that? She like, yo, pee. And I'm like, why is it white? She like, they thought they cut your bladder, so they had to pour milk in it. And I'm like, what the hell? I never heard of this type of shit. So they thought they cut my bladder. So yeah. So then after a while, my pee started going regular and stuff. So she took the catheter out of me or whatever. She give me a deep breath, and boom, it was out. People be saying that junk hurt. That junk did not hurt. But when I went home and stuff, y'all, it seemed like the C-section was getting worse. Like it felt like my body was getting worse. They gave me some oxy pills. That's my first time taking pills like that, other than the Narcos when I had my first C-section. The first C-section, they gave me Narcos. This one, they gave me oxy, but I think they was like 5 milligrams. And y'all, them pills be having you knocked out. I ain't even gonna lie. Them pills be having you knocked out and feeling good. Like you don't feel no pain. So I was taking that in my ibuprofen. I take one of those and an ibuprofen. So I will not be in no pain. I don't want to feel no pain. But it's like my body kept getting worse and worse and stuff. I don't know. Like I was down for a long time with this C-section. My other C-section, it was about maybe a month, like a week or two. Maybe a week that I was down. But this time, it's like my body was hurting for a long time. Or that's what my mind was telling me. But y'all, for baby number 6, I'm scared because I'm gonna have to go through another C-section. And I'm scared. I do not want to go through that again. I would rather push than go through a C-section. I always see people on Facebook say they'll go through a C-section before they push. Pushing ain't got nothing on a C-section. I would rather push than go through a C-section. Like my first one wasn't bad, but that second one, So I know I'm gonna have to go through another C-section, and I'm scared to get poked in my back. I'm very terrified of that. I'm not scared to get, like, when a doctor's poking your mouth right here or whatever, that don't hurt. But y'all, when they tell you, or when you see, or when somebody say don't move or you go be paralyzed, y'all, I'm scared as hell. Yes, I'm scared of that. I don't want to be paralyzed. But I just pray every day on it, because, and then I just had a C-section 8 months ago, like 8 months ago. So I don't know what's going to go on. I don't know if that's safe or what, but I'm gonna just keep it in God's hand and just pray. I'm gonna try to get somebody to come to I'm gonna try to have whoever come with me to get the C-section and record or whatever, y'all, so I can bring y'all along with the journey. But I'm definitely scared because I would rather push. And if you say you rather have a C-section, you crazy. But I'd rather push. For real. But that sums up my video. Comment down below how your experiences went. And comment down below anything you guys want to ask me or tell me. And I'll be there to reply with my opinion. But this is the end of my video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on that post notification bell so every time I post a video, it comes straight to your phone. And I'm out. Bye.